My husband has placed boxes on top of my car. Guess I'm driving like this. Hi, flower friends. I'm driving several thousands of dollars worth of plants back to Grandpa's greenhouse to unbox the very first hanging basket plugs of the season. Hi flower friends, it's Nicole from Flower Hill Farm and welcome to the first unboxing of the greenhouse plants for the 2026 season. I'm so excited. Come here. And as is tradition, Angie-Ann is here to help me with the unboxing. I'm so excited.
Hi.
Okay, so I've already opened, guess what? I'm ahead of things. I took a pair of scissors, I undid all the tape, so all we have to do is open and pull. So let's start right here, shall we? I see color already. This is always so exciting. Okay, we're starting with the Calibrachoa. We've got some blooms on here. Look at that, like it's literally camera ready. Look how beautiful that is. This is called Tic-Tac Rose Calibrachoa. I'll be doing 10-inch hanging baskets with those. Okay, this is the color green, which is also fantastic. This is a lamium, which is a perennial vine. I'm using it as a combo that I made up in my head in a hanging basket. Lamium. I see more color. Okay, so here's another Calibrachoa. Calibrachoa is also known as million bells, and it is fantastic in hanging baskets. They deadhead themselves, so you don't have to worry about it. This one is called Calatastic Violaceous. And you can tell it is a beautiful violet purple color. 10-inch hanging baskets. Oh my goodness. Welcome to the world. We have another Calibrachoa, and this one is called Tarte Deco, and I believe this starts off a pink color like this, but I think as it gets bigger and as it gets fertilized, I think it gets a little bit of a different color variation. So we'll have to see. 10-inch hanging. Yes, you can see this one as it's aging on the side. It gets a little bit of a yellowness to it, a little bit of an ombre, if you will. Okay, who's next? So some of these are for combinations, and some of these are for straight Calibrachoa baskets. The white, I believe, is part of a combination. I didn't order white on its own. This is, oh my gosh, this is not even a Calibrachoa. I was so confused by it because it's a miniature petunia. And that is why it looks like the size of a Calibrachoa, but it's a petunia. So this will go in a combination. This is making me so happy. So every year I neglect to order in sun patience for hanging baskets, and they're so popular. I ended up doing a second round of them last season, but they weren't ready right away. They weren't ready until the end of May. So this is actually a new Guinea impatient, and this one is called Harmony Lilac, and I'm doing a ton of 10-inch baskets with multiple different colors of both New Guinea impatiens and sun patients. Oh my goodness! Not one, but two trays of a Calibrachoa called Tic-Tac Rose. I believe this is in a combination, yes. We've got two more Calibrachoas here. One of them is called Calatastic White, and then this one's called Chameleon Blackberry Pie. It's got a purple look on it right now, but it will change. I think it's one of those ones that changes as it gets older. Thank you. The Calibrachoas just keep on pumping out. This box is very Cali heavy. We've got Chameleon Frozen Ice and Chameleon Pink Diamond. I'm guessing they're both in the pink family. Yes, this one's, so take that one that's closer to you, and then this one I can see. Oh, maybe it was on that one. Yeah, it was. Never mind. This one's like just green. So I'm guessing Frozen Ice. Maybe it's like a white, maybe, I don't know. I'll put a picture on the screen. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is box one. Okay, let's keep going with box number two. This one was packed by Andrea. Thank you. Oh! I'm going second slot down because I see my babies. Look at these beauties. Silver Falls Dichondra. My favorite plant. I think it's my favorite plant. I have a love affair with this. We put it all over my my porch last year, and I actually have this started from seed. And honestly, now that I've started it from seed, I can see like mine look like this down here, these leaf pattern. I'm very excited to see this. I'm using this in all sorts of ways this year. I'm putting it in so many hanging baskets, it's insane. Oh! So this year, I also decided to bring back my hanging baskets of pansies. We've got Cool Wave Raspberry, which is this, oh, look at that color. That is just gorgeous. You see her? And then this one, can't remember the name of it. It is Cool Wave Morpho. So we'll do hanging baskets, 10-inch hanging baskets with both of these Cool Wave pansies. Oh my goodness. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Just some more Silver Falls Dichondra. I don't know why. You know, which is a good thing though, because I just got a notification that on one of my other orders, I think one of my Proven Winners orders, the Dichondra was canceled. So I knew that was gonna happen. Okay, so over here we've got some petunias. This one's called Caliburst Yellow, and this is in a combination. So I'll show the hanging basket combinations in the next video as we're planting them. And this one is called Easy Wave Pink Cosmo. You can see it's starting to get some beautiful color there. That yellow is gorgeous. Oh, these two are together in a hanging basket. It's a yellow and pink petunia basket. Oh yeah, that's exciting. I know because I saw that tag today. So there's another tray of the Easy Wave Pink Cosmo, and then there's an Easy Wave White Petunia here, also for combination baskets. This is Gazania. It is called New Day Tiger, and these are going to be blooming fantastically in early May because I'm starting them so early. This is for 4-inch pots. Verbena. Verbena is a fantastic annual. You can put it in a window box, you can put it in a hanging basket, you can put it in the ground, you can put it anywhere. This is Vanessa Standard Color Indigo and Vanessa Standard Color Indigo. 2 trays of the same. Indigo. Why have we never said that before? I know what this is. Oh my gosh. This, my friends, is a tray of Lisianthus, and this is called Roseanne 2 Terracotta. Wicked excited about this one. I've never grown this one, but I've seen the seeds for these on other websites, and I mean, look at this. I'm gonna pull a plug out right now. Look at that Lisianthus. That is stunning. And I have 2 different kinds of Lisianthus customers. I have the customers who want them this size, they're gonna grow for cut flowers. And then I have the customers who wanna buy them already blooming in a 4-inch pot. So in order to appease all of my customers, we are gonna do both. Terracotta. That was the end of box number 2. In box number 3, oh my gosh. There are 2, so it's a 51 tray, 2 51 trays of Melon Caliburcoa, which is a beautiful orange, like a cantaloupe color. It's gorgeous. I believe that is in a basket called like iced peaches or something. We'll have to see. They're kind of stuck. Oh my gosh. There they are. I know, the Gazania, a couple of them fell out in the box, so we're saving the Gazanias. I was oh my goshing, not because of the mess that was made, but because the Mandevilla came in with a bud. Aunt Jan. Your baby. Your baby. She loves the Mandevillas. You did a basket that was gorgeous. Okay, we call them Mandy's. Mandy's. Those are not for a combination. That's just for me to start early. I like to get them started because they take a while to take off. But once they take off, they're stunning. This is a plant that I did not bring in last year, and I regretted it because so many people came in and asking where the heck the cotton candy fern was. So I brought back the cotton candy fern. Look at the baby fern.
Michael wants them to stay that way.
I know, wouldn't it be great if they could just stay like this? They almost look like fish tank plants. The way that they are, they look like fake plastic. But they're not, I promise. Okay, I'll see you in a little bit. I'm down, I literally am unboxing and coming home. Another tray of mandevilla. This one is red. Okay, so we've got a calibrachoa right here and then a lobelia. The calibrachoa is called Leah Glaze, and then the lobelia is called Electric. So let's see, we got this one's white, and this is interesting because I was just watching a video, I think it was a Facebook reel, where it showed these trays going through a machine to have them topped off so that they fit perfectly in the boxes. And you can tell that this tray just went through that machine for that haircut, because most plants that we grow in the greenhouse do well for a pinching. So it's basically a way to pinch them and get them to fit in the boxes better at the same time. We've got a couple of calibrachoas. We've got cherry blossom and ice blue. These are, oh my goodness, I think this is part of the Country Roads basket. I know this is. This is
That one is.
Country Roads for sure. I don't know about ice blue, but it's in a combo. It's in a combo. Here is one of my favorite plants, and it's totally blooming amazingly. It is Cappuccino Calibrachoa. These hanging baskets are always one of the most popular ones. It is a white with almost an orangey brown center, hence the name Cappuccino Calibrachoa. I will grow 10-inch hanging baskets, and I will literally sell out of them before Mother's Day. Here is the end of box number 3. We have another verbena. This one's called Vanessa Standard Purple. And then we have, this is a plant that I have not grown before. I had ordered it last year, but it was canceled last minute on my order. This is called a James Britannia Stardom Gold Star. It had a different color, but I think they were sold out of the other color. So this is a yellow version of the James Britannia. I've never grown it before, but it's fantastic. The pictures anyway. Thank you. You following me? Okay, I need to preface this with, I went a little bit crazy with the osteospermums this year, and they're African daisies. I usually buy a mix, and you never know what's going to bloom until it blooms, and it's always a variety of whites and purples. This year, I ordered, I would say probably a dozen different osteospermums, some of them from Jolly Farmer, some of them from different vendors, and Jan flowered me, and so I'm about to take out some osteospermums, and I am so excited. Okay, first 2 trays of osteospermum. We have Besties Positive Yellow, and then we have Besties Trusty Amethyst. No, I did not order it because the name of it is Besties, but it's just a bonus. These look great. Oh my gosh, there's a bud already on this one. Look at the baby bud. It's a baby bud. Oh, there's a few buds. Oh, wow. Okay, so this one's called Besties Trusty Amethyst. Apparently I ordered 2 trays of that. Sun Patience for hanging baskets. We have hot pink, and then we have purple. More Sun Patience. We have deep red and coral. Is there another hot coral? It's hot coral, not just coral. Hot coral. And then the rest of this box is literally spikes. So I'll pull out 1 tray, and then Angie can just take the rest. Spikes are something that I sell a couple hundred of each year. People like to use them in the center of theirs. Usually I buy it in a smaller, it's a jungle. Usually I buy it and it's a little bit smaller, but they were out of the smaller ones, so I had to go ahead and buy it in these 26 trays. So I have a couple hundred of them in this size right now. So it's gonna be massive in a couple months. Look at this. Look at this. This is insane. People like that, like instant gratification, and they're getting it with these spikes. Box number 5, and so we're halfway done. Halfway done. Who is that? Oh, it's the Cleomes. I love the Cleomes. We've got the Cleomes that I got are the magenta mix. That's what I always have. And of course, I also did start some from seed at home, so we'll see how those do as well. But these are going to be the ones that I'm offering this time. Oh my gosh, I forgot about this. This is a perennial. It's called Prairie Blaze Vintage Lime Echinacea. And it is beautiful. I love echinacea. It's I believe this one's a perennial, zones 4 through 8. Another perennial, this is Gaillardia. This is, I believe, zone 3, and this one's called Spin Top Orange Halo. Look at her. Isn't she gorgeous? I'm gonna steal a couple of these for myself. And both the echinacea and the Gaillardia cut flowers, of course. Oh my goodness. I cannot get enough of this Heliochrysum. I believe it's called Limelight. No, this one's called Silver. Okay, I do have Limelight as well. Okay, I can see how this one's the silver one. The Limelight one is definitely more of a creeping Jenny color. This is an amazing plant. Last year, I lost an entire tray, because it was down in front of the door, and there's a little bit of a 2-inch gap down by that door that we have to put like a door sock underneath. It was in the direct line of frost last year. This is very susceptible to frost. We cannot have that happen. So I actually ordered 3 4-foot long door socks to put under there, so we don't have to worry about that this year. Last year we were just putting cardboard, hoping that the cardboard stop it. This is another sun patient. It's called Orchid Blush. We also have a massive quantity of sun patients coming in a few weeks for our 4-inch material. Ah! Saved it. That was a random spike. Now we gotta find where it was.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. We have Super Cal Premium Red Maple Pachoa, which is similar to a petunia. It's just a Pachoa. It's gorgeous. This is part of a hanging basket combo. Verbena, which is Verbena Estrella Red, which my ash number, well, she was my first ash that I hired, so she's ash number 1. Ash number 1, who is currently in Guatemala. She's not here. She'll be back in a couple of months to help out. Estrella means star in Spanish. So now I've learned that. And that makes sense because if you look at a verbena, it looks like a star. Okay, good. She found the missing hole. This is a basket I'm excited about this year. It is a begonia basket, and I'm going to be doing begonias alongside like some creeping Jenny and some Silver Falls Dichondra, so that it's got some, party on top, but a party hanging down too. So we need both of those. So this is nonstop yellow begonia for hanging baskets. Same idea with this tray. This is also a nonstop begonia tray. This is a nonstop begonia pink, and I'm also going to be pairing this with dichondra and some Heliochrysum, just some danglers to have some really fun baskets this year. Wow, this looks so good. It's just a Vinkavine. It's just a Vinkavine, but is a Vinkavine ever just a Vinkavine? I don't think so. So these are gonna be randomly in hanging baskets. I will put them in with the red geraniums. I will put them in random hanging baskets. We have another sun patient. This one is classic white, beautiful plants. And then we have Biddens. This is called Blazing Ring of Fire. And I finally learned last year that it's actually pronounced Biddens. I had been saying Bidens for a while, but it's Biddens. Say whatever you want. Geraniums have entered the chat. These are dark red geraniums. I always grow the Calliope variety. They are the large geraniums. I also got in a few other varieties this year because someone last year, a good customer of mine, he asked me for an ivy geranium hanging basket, and I was like, oh, I don't have any of those, but I brought some in this year. I'm not sure if they're a Jolly Farmer product or if I ordered them somewhere else, but time will tell. Unboxings will expose the truth. Oh my gosh!
Here comes the tears.
This is a perennial. Heuchera. Look at that. Heuchera. Can you not? This is a perennial, obviously. It's a perennial for our zone. It's called Summer Eternal Flame. I'll stop. I'll try not to sing. I ended up last year with way too many cannas left over. So I ordered a substantial lower amount of cannas. This one's orange shades. I know I have more than this, but last year I think I had like 125 cannas, and cannas are a more expensive plant. They have a higher price point, and people are, they glance over them in my area. They don't love them. So I'm growing less, but still offering some. Orange shades. And we have another osteospermum. This one is called Bestie's Inspiring Orange. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Creeping Jenny, which is also known as Carrot Lismachia. This is a dragon wing pink begonia, and I can't remember the name of the nursery last year, but some random video popped up on my Facebook feed, and there was this gorgeous planter, and it had pink dragonwing begonias, helichrysum, and the lamium. Remember I said I got that lamium? It was the combination of those three, and I zoomed in on it, and I was like, this is stunning, and I wrote it down. So now this year we are doing combinations with the pink dragon wings, the helichrysum, the silver, the one I just showed you, and then the lamium that I unboxed. I think it was in the first box. So those three I think are going to be like pretty good. Yay! Oh, thank you. Oh, my babies! Oh! More Lysianthus. It's a treat for your eyes. This one is called Voyage to Light Apricot. I believe I have these seedlings in my basement right now. But once again, like, look at the deliciousness of the seedling. They are fantastic. I don't know why. Every year, people ask me for nasturtiums, and I just never have them. I grow them for my own personal garden, but I don't have nasturtiums for sale. So this year I bought some in because I don't know if you guys have priced nasturtium seeds lately, but they're pricey. It's almost just as, cost effective for me to buy these in. I also bought a massive quantity of seeds that we're starting this week for nasturtium, but this one is called Baby Formula Mix. What? Why? Baby Formula. It's a mix. I don't know. I have to look it up. I don't remember. One of my best sellers every year without fail, boom, it's Phenomenal Lavender, because Phenomenal Lavender is hardy to our zone, and it's lavender, so you can't go wrong. Oh, whipping. So good. Okay. We are growing hanging basket strawberries, and people are gonna love them. They're gonna be great. This is Summer Breeze Rose. Strawberries. Yeah. More Lysianthus, and this one is called Voyage to Deep Rose. You're gonna have so much Lysianthus, it's gonna be insane. Another thing I really haven't offered at the shop is ranunculus for sale, because by the time I'm open and people plant it, ranunculus typically doesn't have that long of a life, but people are demanding it. So I brought in these. Clearly these are not grown from corms, okay? So these are seed grown ranunculus, which are shorter and they're more of a bedding plant. So I brought in this mix for those who have been asking, and it is called the Sprinkles Ranunculus Mix. Oh wow, we've got calibrachoas up the wazoo. All right, let's slam through these because the battery on my phone, it's dying. We've got Leah Violet and Leah Glaze Calibrachoa. I believe that's a purple and a white. Two trays of Violet Calibrachoa, which is obviously that beautiful shade of purple. We've got more Callies. We have Chameleon, Pink Diamond, and Leah Dark Red Calibrachoa. These are for hanging baskets. Chameleon Blueberry Scone Calibrachoa, huge seller for me in hanging baskets. And then Iconic Purple. Some of these will go in combos and some of these are going straight Cali baskets. Have I said that like 5 times? I might have. Continuing on the Cali train, we have Leah Bubblegum, which is this nice hot pink, and then Leah Dark Red. Again, the Leah Bubblegum has a beautiful little yellow center. So cute. We have Thumbergia. We have a couple different colors of Thumbergia. We have Sunny Susie Rose Sensation and Lemon. So it's a pink and a yellow Thumbergia. I've got a couple other colors coming, and these are going to be in those trellises that I sold last year. I brought in 80 more. I'm not going to plant all of them, but I'll plant at least 25 of them. And right here we have a Dianthus. So this is another perennial, and it's called Barberini Mix. So sometimes I'll buy a mix in and I won't know what color they are until they start to bloom. It happens. For Thumbergia. Okay, so over here I have another Thumbergia. This one's called Amber Stripe. And then right here, oh wow. This is something I have yet to grow, but my friend Kim at Freedom Farm in Vernon, she grows this. This is Indian mint, and Indian mint is a mint that grows cascading down. So these are going to be grown in hanging baskets, and you can keep this in your house, use it as a house plant, and it is a mint. I mean, you can't go wrong. Mint in a basket? Wait until you see what else I have for baskets. This is a cascading rosemary. It's a rosemary for a hanging basket. And it just flops over the side and grows down. Can you imagine just keeping a hanging basket of rosemary in your kitchen year round? I'm gonna. Blue Cascade is what it's called. Sniff that. Take a sniff of that. Another Pachoa. This one's a beautiful yellow one. It's called Yellow. Yellow. I love the dark-leaved New Guinea Impatient. This one's called Harmony Fuchsia Cream. We've got more New Guinea Impatiens for baskets. This one's called Harmony Apricot Cream, and this one's called Harmony Raspberry Cream. I might do some combos. I might put 2 of each. I might do straight colors. I'll probably do a little bit of both. That's for tomorrow's. That's a decision I don't have to make today. Thank you. More Iconic Cherry Blossom Calibrachoa. Stunning. Love it. Again, this is, I think it's for another hanging basket. If it's not for Country Roads, it's for some other one. Thank you. Ooh, we've got miniature petunias. We have Shortcake Blueberry and Itsy Magenta. This is for a hanging basket combo. I mean, I'll share the combos tomorrow as we plant them. We have a blooming Thumbergia. Thumbergias are notorious for spider mites, and I kind of can see that there's evidence of them already, and you can kind of tell that because they have the fading and the yellowing of the leaves. So this is something I'm going to have to attack right away. This is just something that happens when you bring plants in. It's part of the reason why I'm starting to try to grow more from seed, but it's just part of it. When you grow in a greenhouse, you're growing in a space that bugs are going to be flocking to, and really there's only so much you can do. There is going to be bugs in, you have soil, you have plants, you have all of the ingredients that make it perfect for bugs to want to come and hang out. So I can't blame them. It's like the best seat in the house. Okay, we have a petunia called Amore. Purple. It's purple. I know, it's called Amore Purple. Fooled us. I think Amore is like the surname, like the beginning name, and there's probably like an Amore Red, an Amore Purple, and Amore Yellow. It's just like the thing. Like this is, it's a lobelia called Hot and Aqua. I love a lobelia plant, and lobelia, wherever it touches, like a tomato, I'm gonna show you. You can see like the roots are growing halfway up the stem. Let me put it on my sweatshirt so you can see the contrast. There's literally roots growing halfway up the stem. So wherever this comes into contact with soil, it's gonna set roots. You see Auntie Ann putting up the boxes? That's because we're still getting really cold at night. So that's just an extra buffer of protection between the outside and the plants. We're not putting any plants up against the windows right now. Windows, it's just poly. But we're keeping it away as far away as possible. Okay, we only have a few more to go. Let's get through this before the phone says goodbye. We have Sun Patient Coral Pink for 10-inch baskets. We have Besties Optimistic Pink. It's another osteospermum. These are going to be so good. I can tell already this year. We've got another tray of Hot and Aqua lobelia. See, it's the same as I just showed you. And then we have this loud and proud tray of heuchera. Look at that color. I am not mad at that color. It is called Magma Heuchera. Did I mention I loved the cappuccino calibracoa?
Yeah.
We're doubling up on the baskets this year.
I don't think you've ever been
Oops, how did this get here? Another osteospermum. Besties Dynamic Bicolor. Okay, here's another tray of cannas. I think I might have only gotten 2 trays. This one's called Scarlet. So we've got oranges and reds. We've got straw flower. Also something I bought way too much of last year. I got excited. There were like 10 different colors. I bought 25 of each. It's way too much, especially because they're in 5.5-inch pots. They take up way too much room. So I picked up a Granvia Gold and a Granvia Pink. This is called perennial Sunseeker's Pink Grapefruit. It's an echinacea. It's zone 4. I'm pumped about this one. Taking a couple of these plugs home for me. We have more spikes. I shared the tag for this yesterday. Look at this. This is not even like doing it justice because this ages into its stripes. It's literally like a tiger growing into its stripes. Wait till you see this, guys. I'm going to put a picture up of it. It is so stunning. I am also taking one of these home and putting it in a raised bed because I can't help myself. This is an annual though. Obviously it's not going to be something that will come back for me, but it is a colocasia and it's called Pharaoh's Mask. And that concludes the first unboxing here at the Boone Street Nursery. Many more to go. I actually ordered from a wide variety of vendors this year. You may have noticed I only have 10 boxes. Some years I'll have 18 boxes from Jolly Farmer. I'm spreading out because I'm seeing like other people offering other plants, other vendors having plants, etc., etc. I love Jolly Farmer. Always consistent quality though. So thank you so much. Great stuff. Here's a look, and look, this, oh my gosh, I feel like I did a really good job of guesstimating how much space the plugs were going to take on the table, because Ashley and I were filling pots today and I said, let's stop right there. And we need room for the plugs. Guys, come on. Look at this. It's spring on a couple of tables. Now, can you imagine that on this table, there are 325 12-inch hanging baskets, probably 500 10-inch hanging baskets. On this table, there are over 800 hanging baskets that are yet to be. We are going to plant them. They are going to grow. We are going to take care of them, and we are going to love them. And they are going to love us back, because that is how this works, okay? Tomorrow morning, we are going to match tags. Like, oh my gosh, so exciting. So exciting. Here's that, there's the stripes. Come on, look at that. Isn't it amazing? So tomorrow morning, our job is to do this. And then I have this Botanigard and Root Shield. We'll be making a dip. So every single tray is going to get dipped, and that's a preventative measure. In some cases, like the Thunbergia though, it's going to be probably like a it's just, there are spider mites somewhere on there. You can just tell. And I already saw a couple fungus gnats flying around. Part of the game. Open it up. Also though, Jolly Farmer uses beneficial insects, so there might be some parasitic wasps that I see flying around, and I don't know if they're That's a beneficial packet. So like this satchel is in, it's probably 4 spider mites. Yeah, it's called Ultimite. So that one had one in it, but it doesn't matter. No, they put them together because they all have spider mites. We have completed day 1, well, unboxing number 1 really, and we're gonna go home and go to bed because it's actually getting dark here, so you can't tell on camera, but it's dark. Yeah. Oh, stop. Okay, thanks for sticking around, guys. We'll see you soon. I'm trying to record as much as possible because I just know that my goal is to share as much as possible. I get overwhelmed once we get into the season. I'm really gonna try and do the good stuff this year. So we'll see you soon.